Hi students, I want to welcome you to your radiographic pathology class. This is your RT 142 course. This class is taught by myself and Angela Wilson. So I'll have some recordings up. The PowerPoints are basically mine, and Angela will be doing recordings also. So I want to go through the syllabus with you and your schedule and what it looks like. So if we take a look here at your syllabus, so 142 Pathology, this is a 4.5 unit course. So we're on the quarter system. We have the course description, your book, which should have the link and working for you, your course objectives, along with your learning outcomes. Attendance is really important, and with it being a fully online course, if you do not complete all your work, it's going to be counted as an absence. Make sure that you get all of your work done in order to receive your attendance, okay? So if you don't do all of your work, then you are going to be marked absent. So, and with that, you're going to have to do the makeup work, okay? So with the makeup work, it's going to be 2 pages for every hour missed of lecture, okay? And if you don't turn in your makeup work on time, then you're going to get a 3% overall reduction in your grade, okay? So make sure that you get it in. You don't want to do anything that's going to lower your grade for this class. This class is difficult. It's not an easy class, so don't think you can just skim through and not study. It's going to require you to study. All right, so you need to complete all assignments to receive credit, and you need to participate in all the activities that are listed for you to do. And just so you know, we only have quizzes for this class. There is no midterm and there's no final, okay? So if you start any of your quizzes late, we're going to reduce it by 10%. So just take them during the week. Don't wait until Sunday night, okay? Because who knows what's going to happen with your internet. Okay, all homework is due Sunday night before midnight, okay? So don't do it at midnight. Do it at 11:59. You are expected to do all of your own work. Do not copy and paste your work either. That will be grounds for 0, or it's actually considered cheating and plagiarism, so you don't want to fall into that category, because we have dismissed students for that in the past. We'll be giving all of your quizzes through Proctorio, okay, so make sure your cameras are on. You got to scan your work area, and all of the work needs to be your own. There's no notes or anything allowed, okay? And here are your grade components. So the quizzes are 50%, assignments are 20, your case study is 10, and your project is 20. So your project, I'm going to go through it here in just a minute. So here is your project scores. So you got to get a 75 or higher on it, or else you need to redo it. So that's basically what that comes down to. Make sure you read and understand that. Let's take a look. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Here, we'll go into schedule. So let's take a look at your schedule. So you have Introduction to Pathology in the Skeletal System. I have both recorded lectures up for you. So you're going to do the review questions for 1 and 2, case study, and quiz 1. Okay, so every week it's the same. Same. And if you come all the way down, you can see here's your Pathology Project presentation. And the presentation is due on the last day of class. So a little bit different than the Concord campus, where they're actually going to be presenting. We are going to have you record for Sacramento and post it, so everyone can see it. So it'll be fun. Let's go into what that looks like. So here's your books. So you should have access to the book. And there's study materials here for you within the class. So you've got flashcards for all the different ones, systems. I highly recommend that you go through these and study. Here is your Pathology Project and case study resources. So here's your Pathology Project guidelines, and it's all listed for you. So you need to write a paper. Okay, it's going to be 5 to 7 pages in length, not including the title page or references, and it tells you exactly what the parameters are. Okay, so come down here where it says all subjects must be cleared through me or through Angela and verified as being acceptable topics for your pathology project. Okay, so it's a complete analysis of the pathologic condition and pathology affected, so the pathophysiology. Okay, analysis of the prognosis with and without treatment, how is the condition diagnosed? Where's the research headed? Is there any discoveries? The role of imaging modalities play in this on identifying it. Any connected issues that apply. So genetics, precursor conditions, social issues, etc. So APA. That's the other thing. So here's your grading rubric. So we've given you a rubric so you know exactly what you need to do to get full points. Okay, so all of it is here. So if we go back in, so that's your pathology project, and that is due the paper and the presentation on the last day of class. Then you have your case study. So every week you're going to be doing a case study. So what the case study is, you're going to go to one of these websites. Okay. Me personally, I like Aunt Minnie. So you can use Aunt Minnie, no problem, right here. So you're going to choose an interesting case that pertains to the pathological process of the specific body system. So you're going to write a 1 to 2 page double-spaced paper. So title page and reference page don't count towards the page count. Your paper must be in APA format. Refer to the sample paper listed. Okay, so there's a title page is 10 points. Don't miss the title page, it's 10 points. So many students last year did not do a title page. You want the history of the patient, the findings from the radiologist, and you've got a diagnosis. You got the disease of the patient's specific case, and you're going to ensure any additional modalities that were used. So CT, MRI, any other modalities. Typically, we don't diagnose just on one modality. Describe how specific modalities help diagnose, aid, or contribute, and discuss future outlooks on a patient's condition. Is there a cure or treatment? Include one image showing the pathological condition. Now, I really like the images. I think they're really cool. Then a reference page. Okay, so when you go to Aunt Minnie or any of the other sources, you're actually going to have to look up other sources, okay, of what the pathology is. It's a total of 100 points. I don't want to see just Aunt Minnie, okay, so you should have other stuff, okay. Do not copy and paste, okay, so if you copy and paste, we're going to put your papers through Turnitin, so it'll tell us if you copy and pasted and where you copied and pasted it from. So make sure you don't do that, because that is bad. All right, so here's a sample paper. So Crohn's disease, you can see here, we've got, I like it set up just like this: patient history, findings, diagnosis, discussion, and there's your picture, additional modalities, modality diagnosis. So here, future outlook, this is perfect. Here's your reference. So don't make it too difficult. If you put these headers on, it ensures that we don't miss a section and not give you points for it. So set it up exactly like this. This is perfect. Okay. And so here are some project or case study resources, QR codes. See how fancy we are? I tell you. So you can use our library. Google Scholar is fantastic. So this is a really good site for you to do all of your research. Make sure you're in Google Scholar. It's a different Google platform, okay? Then you have our library, which is really good too. So free resources here. Don't pay. If there's an article that you want to read about it and it says, oh, you have to pay $15 for the article, go into our library. We most likely have it. Okay. All right. So if we come down here, you can see this is week 12. It's our pathology project presentation. You can see the project paper is due. The presentation is due. So your paper is due before the presentation. This should be Sunday night, and this should be the day of class. Okay. So all the different systems here coming through, all the way down to the bottom. Let's get down to week 1. Here we are. So this week's assignment, read chapters 1 and 2, case study number 1, skeletal system. So you're going to go into one of those different sites that were listed, and you're going to write up a 2-page paper on the skeletal system of pathology, and it's due by 4/11 at 11:59. You have homework 1, your review questions from chapters 1 and 2, and chapter 1 quiz. So make sure that you do you watch the videos, you go through the PowerPoint, and you do your case study, and then your homework before you do quiz 1. Okay. Now the first week we're giving you 2 chapters, so it's kind of a lot. It's important that you do read chapter 1 because it does talk about, cells and how they divide and all the different tumors and the grading and all that good stuff. So then, and that's going to be your foundation for the whole class. And then we have the skeletal system. Now it's kind of a big chapter, so make sure you spend the time this week to get this so that you do well on your quiz. Okay? And then after that, we just do 1 chapter a week. So it lightens up after that, okay? So don't panic. We've got some extra review materials for you, crossword, there's some other lectures for you. But every week you're going to have to read the chapter, you're going to have the review questions, you're going to have a case study, and you're going to have a quiz, okay? So you can see the Pathology Project topic due. So you're going to want to go ahead and put your topic in there. Make sure no one else is doing the same topic, okay? So that is your pathology class. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us. Angela and I both are teaching this class. Angela will be doing the bulk of the grading. She loves to read papers. That's her thing. So just like with Rich. So make sure your papers are of good quality, and she'll help you if you have any questions or concerns on writing. Okay. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this class. Pathology is my favorite.